I make mad beats live from outer space and unapologetic studio, and welcome to another episode of Type Beat, a producer podcast. Producers, engineers, artists. You know what I'm saying? We here talking about things we care about. Before we hop into it, I did the same thing last week. I'm gonna do it again. Man, all the love. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Puncho. You know, just want to shout him out. Young brother who came, left a mark, and went home. And just want to show him some love and you know, let him know that he forever lives in outer space. And we love you. Yeah. But with that being said, now that I can get to these other folks, who are y'all?
What up? LJ1S?
What's up, y'all? It's Laura Wyra, Queens in the building.
Period.
Damn shit.
Her name is Unique, and my name is Kid Maestro.
It's the original Kid Maestro, the un-BBL version.
BBL.
On BBL is hilarious.
We're gonna take before and after pictures after this.
Oh my god.
After and before.
And we're gonna
After and before.
It's like there was like an uninstall app. You are now officially on BBL.
Get that Dr. Miami cosign.
Man,
Just
them
a blank
pay the
space
BBL
there.
subscription.
Damn, the BBL subscription, bro. Yes.
Update your payment information.
BBL subscription, one of them jumps where if you end it too early, they hit you with the penalty.
Damn.
Hey,
They
start
gotta
leaking.
deflate one of them.
That's good information. You gotta deflate one.
Crazy.
You got 24 hours. We coming back for the rest.
That's when they put the poison in that joint.
Type beat.
Oh my
Where we talk about BBL subscriptions.
Everything.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Oh shit.
Man, what are we? I know LJ had BBL subscriptions on his list. What else do we have?
Yeah, man.
Air it out.
Getting hot.
Part of me don't even want to, bring up this topic. But
No, you've been waiting for it.
nah, if you've been watching Native Instruments, man, we're gonna talk about this situation with them partnering up with AKAI. Yeah. What makes a dope MC? And of course, we got events coming up that involve Dilla Day. So we're gonna speak on Dilla Day and Dilla's
Long
impact to
live
the
Dilla.
culture. But yeah, man.
Really quick. Big shout out to everybody chiming in. I set the rules every time. If you comment, you will be a part of the conversation. The structure of this podcast is to include, not only to include you, the listener, and your ideas, but to prioritize it. We will shut the fuck up just to make sure that you guys are heard. Sometimes that means getting aggressive with them. You know what I'm saying? Might have to just snatch their mic or hem them up or something like that. But I'm willing to do that for the sake of you guys' comments because we love y'all.
Fact.
So with that being said, man, what are we talking about first? And feel free to chime in, please. Go ahead.
All right, it's Native Instruments, man.
Well, where is your NPC? I mean, your
Already, bro.
where is your
Straight to
machine at? You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like we need to just like
The shade is real.
have this joint a part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga just hold it up.
What you gotta say, fam? What you gotta say?
I know you feel a way about
Yeah.
Man.
That is hilarious, bro.
Damn. Shout out to Kid
So
Maestro.
okay. Let's break this down.
Yep.
For
Let's
those-
let the audience know what's going on.
So
Yeah.
Native Instruments has a beat machine that's been on the scene for what, like 10 years now?
It's like 11. So
Let-
like 14 years.
Yeah,
14
about-
years.
That was the first machine came out?
Yep.
14 years.
Since 1999.
And it's a beat machine that honestly, when it came out, it revolutionized the producer community.
Yeah.
Like before then, beat machines, really you only thought of like MPC 2000s, like the original run of standalone joints. Along comes Native Instruments, who've already is like a staple in the producer sounds game, right? They come out with this beat machine called Machine, right? and it has a 16-pad layout, and they got the most creative finger drummers in the world doing all
Jeremy
they
Ellis.
all of their
promote this
campaigns.
Bro, really?
And they really shook up everything. You know what I'm saying? So they come out, and Native Instruments was the most innovative company out there, right? And just over time, man, they allowed other companies to kind of catch up, and they've been stagnant to the point where
Big shout out Dante. Gigahertz, what up?
it was good. Shout out to the point where the current users of their machines are like consistently
I'm the only nigga.
unhappy with the direction of the company, and a lot of them feel stuck because they got in early when Machine came out. They loved the workflow. It was a thriving community, thriving company that listened to the people that use their stuff, right? And now, you know what I'm saying, they feel often unheard, unappreciated, left behind. And now, today, while we're here talking about this, is because Native Instruments.
Bro, you speaking for them right now. Do you have a
All them niggas that sitting in their studios.
Right, that nigga said.
Tell them, nigga. Kick that unheard shit.
That's it.
Unafraid.
That nigga kid telling me about it, bro. Salute kid, bro.
When this podcast ends, you gonna have so many mentions, man. Shout out Kid. Letting them niggas know how we feel.
This week, Native Instruments did the most egregious slap in the face to their users. All right, Native Instruments, their latest version of the machine. So the machine comes out in iterations, right?
An egregious.
Before we even mention that, the new one. Now, just remember that they had an update. What, a month, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
So Native Instruments had an update for the machine software over a month. What, two months ago?
Right. It was for their latest version of their beat machine. This beat machine has come out in iterations. So they're up to like the third or fourth version of this.
The
Plus,
last one was
standalone
the
joint.
3. The Plus came out, what, 2 years ago?
Real quick, Gigahertz says.
Hold on. We got a comment. We got a
Real
comment.
quick, man. Gigahertz says, I tried machine for 1 week. Not my type of hype, fam. He took it back to Kid and Play. Not my type of hype.
That's my favorite shit, bro.
You look like Kid, bro.
Y'all laughing, that's a compliment. He won the battle.
Oh, Eraserhead.
So yeah,
Eraserhead.
the latest version of this machine has come out, but the software has been, machine users have long update for their stuff because other companies have been coming out with update upon update upon update.
Bro, hold on. Time out, fam. Big shout out Nikita, man. Nikita just sent out our So little let me tell y'all about something. So Nikita
Watching.
a lot of the push notifications you got if you have the Unapologetic World app. A lot of that is Nikita. Nikita is the one setting those things up and make sure y'all get updates on everything. The one that just came out just now is Type Beat is live. Is producer LJ1S unhappy with Native Instruments and Machine? Let's talk about his unhappiness specifically and directly.
That's crazy.
Shout out.
Somebody just got that notification. It's like, I would
it's
like to
real.
discuss this.
Shout out to the captions, though.
the
For real, because
person-
Nikita be on point with that
The
shit.
person I'm describing is LJ.
No, that's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Like,
It is.
Yeah.
this is who I'm speaking for.
These are his emotions.
So
The
this
disrespect.
long-awaited update, Machine has finally come. I'm talking about years they've been wanting certain like basic updates to the software. Years and years later, a big update comes out and it misses so many things. They did add stems, but it missed so many marks that a lot of Machine users were still unhappy. And get this, the latest version of the Machine Beat Machine, right?
He's selling this shit.
This junk cannot get the latest update. It was completely left out of the latest software. It makes no sense. So, fast forward to
Wait, so it
today.
didn't come with
This
the
is where we
latest
are.
software?
This week,
Nigga.
Image line doing better than that.
Native Instruments partners up with competitor company AKAI.
Bro.
Garage band.
This is
My
the most
bad,
important part.
Bro, no, yeah.
Hold on, speak on it, kid. Speak on it.
They partner up with one of their biggest competitors in the beat machine space, AKAI Pro. right? AKAI Pro is the maker of the MPC, which has been having a killer 3-year run right now. Crazy, right? Their biggest competitor, instead of competing, they joined the competition. You ever heard the saying, if you can't beat them, join them? So they joined them. They joined AKAI.
I was just gonna say that they pulled KD.
They joined AKAI, right? And they gave
That's crazy.
MPC.
They stole the 3-1 lead.
They gave MPC. No, they gave the MPC Native Instruments sound updates / expansions, right?
Insane.
So Native Instruments is the top tier when it comes to sounds, right? They're lacking on the beat machine right now. So they, instead of improving their own machine, gave their sounds to their competitor, right?
Dumb.
Before the latest machine gets those updates.
That's insane.
Crazy. And then on top of that, if you are a machine user, a Native Instruments user, and you already have these sounds that they gave to AKAI, you gotta repurchase them if you switch over. You can't even get grandfathered in. Completely disrespected their users, bruh. LJ, speak on it.
Ain't no more ran after that. He done did. He took it.
Hold on. Time out. Round of applause for Kid Mike.
That was nice, bro. That was nice.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Yeah, man.
And Digga said he been trying to get you to convert to MPC for over 10 years now. What's up with that?
I see you, Unique.
You might as well now, bro.
Niggas been trying to get y'all to eat healthy since birth, but y'all still eating trash food. Like,
It's fine.
That's you?
Like, damn. I mean,
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey.
talking to the
Hey. We got comments.
For sure.
Let's prioritize the comments. Sonny says that he's angry. You know what I'm saying?
my fellow user, bro.
Steven Todd says, learning this Boss 505 Mark II and a comedy play. Shout out to you for doing that, my guy. Sonny says, insane. He also says that's wildly disrespectful. In your face disrespect.
Sat in the conference room. He's like, "You think niggas gonna be mad at this?"
What pissed me
Somebody was
off
like,
though?
nah.
It's facts. Hold on. Diggerhurst says, Native is getting out the hard way game. I see it coming. What else could be the plan? That has to be the plan. Or they just have to be waving the white flag. Maybe they don't have enough money. Maybe they just decided, hey, maybe Machine is like not even paying for itself and all of the instruments is what's paying for everything. And they're just like, look, man, we need to make a few more $1 million a year. Let's just get rid of supporting this. Let me see what's going on YouTube. Melodic says, wow, Native lazy as a mug. They tapping out. They tapped out, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. All my G's on Twitch are really quiet, man. That's where the introverts are.
That's funny as hell.
You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving, though. What y'all was saying now?
Yeah, man. The issue is, and of course, everyone like, bro, you should have been switched over. Like, I fell in love with the machine, the workflow of the machine. Like, I still love it. It's dope.
No,
but
it's not, man.
like,
for me, first, look, we ain't gonna even do that.
I feel you. Like all Native users swear by it once they get in the flow of it.
Let me just, as I make mad beats, I'm gonna just say this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man, because like I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. Whether I say this or not, this is what's about to happen. Okay, I'm just looking out for you because I care about you. You know what I'm saying, dog? What you have pledged allegiance to has disrespected you so egregiously that you cannot defend it in no way, bro. If we want to say that it is made out of plastic, you really can't say nothing back, bro. We going in. We're from Memphis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't defend. All you could do at this point is just hang your head low, discuss what's the problem that you think is. We calling everything the problem now. There's no defending this. You know what I'm saying? You just put out in the world what you want to see happen, and this just the rest. You gotta just fall back to the next topic.
Gotta accept
To
it.
the next time.
Yeah, you can't defend the ops, bro.
I can't.
They're officially the ops.
How they run out of money, bro? Because really what I'm trying to figure out. They done combined
That accountant.
with superpower ass companies. Isotope, Plug-in Alliance, like.
Yeah. I think what
These is not, lowly junks.
I think that's the thing though. Like they've been doing stuff in a sense of like software, but not directly like updating the actual software. They've been giving instruments and different plugins, but like they haven't updated the software until recently. But it just, like you said, it's disrespectful for them. They update the software but leave out the latest installment of like your DAW, your machine, the machine.
Yo.
But I think what's even wilder was when they dropped, and you posted it, but I seen they responded in the comments saying like, yeah, the update for the M3 is coming soon. I was like, nigga, what? Like, on the AKAI post. Like, bro, y'all disrespectful as fuck.
Bro.
Damn.
But then it's just the fact that you have to, I will have to repurchase, like, come on, man. I've been with
The concept of
for-
repurchasing
it's
something is
fucking
crazy.
insane, bro.
Even
Crazy
the
as shit.
statement repurchase is
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Right.
Sonny says, I agree with Mad. He the realest G alive. We can't defend it anymore. Big shout out, Sonny.
But I mean, but that was the whole reason, and we talked about this, why I haven't upgraded my machine itself, because I feel like the updates that they did like have wasn't big enough to, well, I'm like, okay, this will improve my workflow or anything. Well, again, they just now getting stems, and I found workaways and all that shit.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like anytime stems is added natively to a DAW, that's always a plus. So I respect them for that. To be honest, bro, like whatever the update is, you know, is whatever it is. I'm not a machine user. I just can't for the life of me, bro. I'm a benefit of the doubt type nigga, bro. Like I will,
He really is, though.
I will figure
Kid
out
is
like what
condemning.
you like.
It's a problem.
No coming back from that.
I cannot understand how you would not update the software for your latest.
Bro, the latest
thing you want people to buy. Y'all don't even sell the old generation.
Hey, Digger said the fact that LJ is a dope producer in spite of using machine
That's
is
so
an
fucking
anomaly
crazy.
to me. That machine had me in a labyrinth that I could only escape by turning it off.
But fam, you only use it for a week. Like, come on, man, you can't stop it.
No, defend it,
You trying to do all that defensive stuff, bro?
You
Nah,
gotta
man.
fall back, bro.
Nah, man.
You not accepting what it is.
The software ain't even updated, bro.
Nah, man. What software?
What are you
bro?
supposed to do?
Nah, bro. The machine software is punch cards from 1960, bro.
God damn.
It's DOS. Y'all are using DOS. Do you know what DOS is? It's the black screen with the cursor. That's y'all software.
That's fucking hilarious.
Damn,
You gotta fall back on my man Digger Hurts, bro.
To be one of the dopest
Ain't
producers
this
I know is
shit?
a machine user, and because of him, I was like, damn, I should get one. It's just like Digger, I got one, and it was about a week before I handed that bitch off. I was like, nah, I can't.
I had a machine. I bought it at Guitar Center, man. I had to give it to my G Mave.
Damn.
That's how I made it straight up. Like, I was like, bro, this ain't it. Respect, but nah, this
Straight
ain't
up,
it.
hear me down. Hey, bro.
How we all had a machine and had to take them just back.
Think about this, and we just now realized this. Like, damn, we all got the same story. This crazy.
That's what I was saying about the shout out to the homie that replied on Twitch. He was like the AKAI fire for FL. Man, that hoe was trash. I ain't even lying to you.
Oh yeah, when FL tried to come up with
Bro,
that,
I'm like, bro, y'all can put that shit back.
I was
on,
like, man, NPC reigning supreme, bro.
Like, bro, that shit was trash.
Yo, did look kind of weird.
Yo, it wasn't looking. It was weak as hell.
Digger said the machine has got a card catalog as its software.
damn.
That's crazy. The library, bro. Nigga said the library in the 80s is your software.
Damn.
That's crazy.
You gotta
bro.
You
check
gotta go
that
check
out.
out sounds.
You gotta get the library card to make a
The
beat.
machine
Gotta
decimal
get that whole
system, nigga.
Damn, bro. Hey, she said a whole point.
Hey, if you're a machine user, don't tap in with us. You're gonna leave terrible. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just you can actually listen and learn. You know what I'm saying? This is actually my bad. Tap in with us. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Nigga, what's the next topic?
It's $1 million worth of game for your machine
bro,
users.
It's too early for the next topic.
They
bro.
really been having so many problems, bro. I bought a machine, bro. I bought a machine.
How are you?
a micro,
When
bro.
was this
This was back in 2014,
type shit?
right?
Yeah.
I bought it for my birthday.
Like the half jet.
I bought,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
I
like
can't
just the
even,
pad,
bro.
I
yeah.
bought it for my birthday, bro. Pulled up to the lab, yo, look what I
birthday
got,
was
bro. I
trash,
pulled it
bro.
out my backpack. You remember? I was like, yo, just copy this.
Yeah,
you know
I remember
what I'm saying?
I remember we was talking about people battling and throwing up. I threw up that day when he showed me the machine.
He showed love. You know what I had to do though? I had to take that jump back and go get a AKAI MPK MIDI keyboard for Pro Tools to make beats in that.
Better.
That's my only option.
That is to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna make beats of Pro Tools.
Yeah, Melodic says Dewey Decimal System Machine. That's crazy, bro. You can tell she been around for a minute. Shout out Dewey Decimal. That's before me. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Melodic.
That shit tried and true.
I am gonna look that up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it's accurate.
Yeah. This man Kid said he gotta go look it up.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't.
It's so fucking funny.
And
return him in 2 weeks now.
And I respect you because I know you're not finna like experience this and just stop using machine just because of this conversation.
I would have been dipped if that was
yeah. You know, so, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing what you remind me of Ninth Wonder. You could still end up on Rhythm Roulette with the machine and make some dope beats. Them drums he had in the joint was hard. Them breaks was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He made that joint look good. But we all know that like. You know what I'm saying? It's the producer, not the machine. So.
But with respect to what Knife was doing, Knife was using the machine the same way you would use a beat machine from 20 years ago. There was nothing he did in that was emblematic of what beat machines are expected to do today.
Yeah, he was pushing that junk to the limits for sure.
From 1997.
Exactly.
My software in 97 could do more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The latest junk can't even do what the old junks can do.
That's a problem, bro. That's a problem.
Damn.
Legit, that was what I didn't buy.
I will say this, bro. If Native Instruments, if y'all listening, everything we speaking is facts, but we love y'all sounds. So
that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in contact last night. Yo, shout out to y'all for what y'all. So this is a criticism of Machine and how y'all are rolling out that, right? But shout out to Native Instruments. Respect on that front. Back to Machine.
Really, hold on, really quick though, man. Native Instruments, man. Y'all still got to run me my check, bro. Do you know how many people I put on the contact, bro? People didn't know contact existed until I make mad beats.
He needs a finder's fee.
What's up, man? Run me my check. My bad, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying?
Affiliate jumps.
I mean, like I said, I can't really defend it, bro. The fact that
Percentage.
they responded on the AKAI post saying that the update for the plus is coming, bro. I was pissed when I seen that. Like, bro, y'all disrespectful as fuck.
Don't worry. We updating our stuff soon.
Right. It's crazy. And then it was just
we just updated your stuff. We're going to take care of our house at some point.
And then it was just a fact to know, like, if you've been had contact and Native Instruments and everything, you still have to, like, repurchase. Yeah.
Honestly, this is a real...
Sonny said Playbox is still goated.
Oh, facts. That's my shit.
Shout out Playbox.
This is honestly like a real life lesson. Like...
In life, hurts is funny as hell, bro.
In life, if you like,
life lesson, it's crazy.
You can't win. You won't be able to win. You won't be able to sustain if you constantly pouring into somebody else, into someone else's cup, without making sure your cup is full, right?
Pour the bottom out.
You know what I'm saying? How hurt would a child feel if they father and mother was feeding another kid, but they was hungry at home?
Stomach growling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your house.
Out your veins. You will never get nowhere. I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take care of home first, bro. And right now, Native Instruments is actually outsourced instruments. They're not taking care of the natives. They immigration instruments.
Immigration instruments.
I don't know.
Outsourced instruments.
That being said, shit, they might not last long. Trump in office now, you know, he deporting.
He deported everything.
Yo, we gotta skip over that. Hey, terms of service. We not trying to. We talking about beats. Yeah, we talking about production. You know what I mean?
Native
not doing that.
Instruments, bro.
Oh my god.
Native immigrants.
Yeah.
Native immigrants.
Y'all relax, bro. My bad. I took it. That's my fault.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna chime in. Yo, real quick, back to the comments, man. Niggas saw Knife do his thing on Rhythm Roulette, and so many people are headed to eBay.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
eBay?
I think they not even to the store. They looking for stuff people say I don't want no more.
Because you can't even do what he did with the latest machine.
Nah. Hey, Digger says,
Can't even take it
LJ,
further, bro.
I saw an NPC one for sale around the way. Get at me. You know what I'm saying? He on the block. Like,
Right. Bro, the third party dealer for you
yeah.
specifically.
We open the trench coat.
LJ, man, it's a lot of people looking out for you right now, man.
I'm
I think
sick,
you need to take
man.
down
I am
It's,
sick.
it's,
Melodic
it's 'cause we
says-
care.
Melodic says this joint is an intervention for LJ. We support you. So you know,
That's
LJ,
what
you,
it
I hope
feel
we got to shower you with love right now because I know you're kind of mourning right now, right? So
You know, it's rough.
Bro,
I don't even feel
We're in
so
a bit
bad
of a
for my for
predicament.
when
We
y'all
wanna get
clown
you
me
out.
for still having focus right. I ain't even mad though.
we get to you, fam.
how much? Yo, hey, bro, can you
Little
look
did
up
you know.
how much does a machine plus cost?
That's just still like a
11?
bro. Too much. for
Bro,
what it-
ain't the NPC one like
Wait.
$600 or something?
You
like
said
that?
it's called the Machine Plus,
the
right?
machine plus? Yeah, I think it's like.
Now,
it's
if I
like
go to
12.
Reverb here,
Bro, how I can buy the latest,
Bro.
the cheapest NPC
and get
more, get more native
get
instruments
the newest update. Like,
than the latest, more expensive
bro,
machine?
come
That's
on,
crazy.
man.
it's not 1100 no more. This motherfucker is 650.
For real, the shit went down. So everybody like,
Sonny
bro,
And it's still not worth
SP500.
650. That's what's
Right.
crazy.
What somebody say?
Digger wants to
It
remind
look
you that
cool.
he loves you, bro. This is where we at right now. You gotta really throw his heart at you, bro, and just let you know you got love. Man.
all out of love.
Yeah, man.
it's
So,
ugly, man.
Bro, LJ, on some real shit, like I want you to look into the camera and tell Native Instruments
This joint
what
look
they
pretty.
can do to
Look
fix
cool,
this.
bro. It ain't.
what can they hold? Let me put the camera right on you, bro. Go ahead. What can they do
This
to
is
fix
crazy.
this, bro?
Honestly, I don't think there's really anything they can do.
Talk
Like,
to him, man.
It ain't. I'm
If they
saying
came-
how
if
you
they came
feel?
out with an update, they don't fix it.
Damn,
not
what's
for
the
me. I mean, because remember,
late.
I haven't. I
So
haven't
what
even,
do you need them to do?
I don't give a
hilarious how
fuck
we not
about
letting
them
you
now.
say this.
Like,
What you need, nigga?
bro. Again, man.
Yeah.
It sucks, but like, I don't move creatively on some like, you know, what's the newest update or whatever. Like, again, I'm still with the machine because I fucks with it. I fucks with the workflow. It works for
They
me.
do not fuck with you.
Obviously, they want me to switch over.
It is not mutual. There's no
At all.
reciprocity. there.
Damn.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, until I get to the space where I'm like, yeah, this shit just isn't working for me.
Until you've
and I-
exhausted all of it.
Yeah, like, I mean, I still have fun with the machine and just creating in general.
But no. 'Cause you, I know you've expressed interest in wanting to upgrade to the plus. You know what I'm saying? Right? And so, like, what would have to happen for you to
Bro,
desire that?
I'm not buying a new machine of anything. I
Shout
don't
out to
trust these
Mikhail
folks.
Bridgman.
Like, if I fuck around and get the plus, and we still don't even. Again, the plus don't have the latest update. That just doesn't make sense to me. So as a company, I'm good.
Damn. So
Like,
it's over with.
yeah, I'm not like I'm not buying another machine, bro. I'm straight.
Damn, my man said, forget the candidate. I'm done with the political party.
I'm not buying another machine. Like if I buy another,
So if your jump like just break down for some reason, you know, God forbid, then that's
I'm
it.
not buying another
It's a
machine.
funeral for
yeah,
Native
Switching.
Instruments.
yeah, I'm not.
Well,
Bro, we've how long we been waiting on this update? That's for them to be like, for them to say, yeah, we about to update the machine again. The plus is the latest one, and you still have to update it so it can be current.
Damn.
That don't make sense.
Native Instruments, y'all heard it here, bro.
The
Y'all
kid
lost.
says Kid Yana Van Zant. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's like
Mikhail
pre-ordering a
says-
car that doesn't have AC.
You know?
no
Mikhail
power
says
steering.
he got a Focusrite 8020.
Shout you.
Man, you got problems, bro. It's all love. It's all love,
You starting
man.
off bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah, we rock with Mikhail, man. Big shout out Mikhail.
one thing about the Focusrite is just like their extreme like high IO count jumps be seeming so silly sometimes, and it's not. You know what I'm saying?
You
'Cause,
sure?
like, but it just be the 80, 18, 20 jump like that just.
It just sound ridiculous, right? You start using odd numbers and stuff. 35, 41.
That's for the
Like,
sake of
That's how y'all feel.
just trying to stand out. and
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Bro, Focusrite was my first
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Interface. So
Sure.
I'm saying niggas be acting like they ain't start our shit off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak for everybody, but come on,
No,
shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
but you
that's because
you
I
started.
was a broke young
Right,
dude,
you
know what I'm
started.
saying?
I was broke and we started better. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I was
That's
broke
crazy.
when
Yeah,
we
man,
started.
keeping it real.
You know what?
That's nuts.
And I needed, bro. Really, I needed something to connect to my speakers. I didn't know the game. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was
If you
still
if you
coming
can
up.
go back, would you buy a Focusrite? If you were starting over right now, would you?
Hell no.
Yeah, I would probably.
No,
I'm
without
getting a vote.
without
My first joint was
knowing,
an
without
M-Audio
knowing,
joint.
you
I
have to
forget
add
which one it
context to
is.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
without
but
knowing
even without-
about any of the other.
I would
I
definitely.
would have been knowing.
I'm not getting a Focusrite.
If I had seen this podcast, I definitely wouldn't, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that John is getting clowned.
Bro, hold on. I want to make sure that we go on record, man. Now, like, I see people clowning Focusrite left and right on social media. Like, this is a very common thing at this point, right? You just scroll. I see people all the time. And it's not even, like, by engineers. Like, it'll just be, like...
Random ass people.
It just be
that
people
don't
who,
do
like, yo, don't date him if you see this in
Bro,
his room. And it'd be a Focusrite on the table. You know what I'm saying?
That's so fucked up. He can't get no play because he don't know no better.
That's it, bro. Nah, he not. He. It's not working out. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to go on record. Like, I was the first to clown Focusrite, fam. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure I got the crown for that. People know it originated here. You know what I'm saying? It is, man. It's the lowest lowly of interface. It is exactly what Kid Maestro says. It's exactly what Kid Maestro says. It's like, okay, I just need something that connects via USB that I can plug my speakers into. Everything outside of that is absolutely.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. At this point, I don't even think they own that title. I give it to the vote.
Yeah, I'd be looking at the vote for sure.
Yeah, shout out to the
I
vote.
don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's by UAD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure.
It's
Shout out to Focusrite. Starting me off. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade from y'all ass, but god damn it, I've been
I'm
holding
an
it down.
Apollo
But here's what I'll say. While it is not a great interface at all, but you know that has gotten that has
Damn.
that has
To reiterate.
Bro, I was an owner, bro. I had one, so
I had one
I'm
too.
good. You know what I'm saying?
It's justified.
All right.
I will say, like, that has no bearing on is you as a producer in terms of your skill. You be coming up with hard shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel you. It would just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to help you when you finally upgrade, and you can be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm working a lot less hard.
All right, hold on. Let me explain something, bro. This is a key difference between me and Kid Maestro, by the way. Like, we're both I think we're both decent leaders. There's a key difference here. Is that even if what Kid is saying is true, right? I'm not giving nobody no reason to feel good about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put the most pressure on you as possible to make the decision you were supposed to have already made. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kid is going to find a way to say, hey, that's absolute trash. But what you doing is, nah, I need you to feel like nothing is going to work till you do this. Because I need you to upgrade now. You are holding yourself back. Like, I know. I remember the first turntables I got. And I remember thinking, like, I'm doing well with this, right? But at some point, you're stopping your learning because these turntables are not going to allow you to do what you need to be able to be trying to do at the next level, right? So I don't want nobody to say to me, man, you're doing good with those turntables. I want somebody to say to me, yeah, but you need to get better. And how you get better is getting these next set of turntables. I'm like, put the pressure. Fuck that. Don't feel good about shit.
You taking notes? You got them? You got them? You got all that?
That's how I look at this. You know?
Yeah, I need people to know that, like, we not saying you a bad producer.
You get busy.
You public facing.
You're not a bad
I respect
producer
that.
because of what you use. It's because of the skill. But it is limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is
Extreme
there are
limits.
limits.
Absolutely,
So,
bro.
just when you ready to take the limiters off, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I said. I'm an Apollo twin type of guy. Personally.
See?
Shout out Apollo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, what's the next topic?
Yeah,
That's enough.
bro.
That's enough. Native instruments,
Go
focus,
ahead
right,
and
hate. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead and do it, bro.
We talking about.
Right now on the podcast.
You say right now?
Buy it. Right
I
now.
was so say,
Dang, they trying to pressure her to buy some buy
She
interface
got,
right now.
She got
Update
Apollo
your
twins
interface,
pulled
bro.
up. I told you, bro. Do it right now. Make the purchase. You won't regret it. I swear.
man, y'all, do y'all think some of the best MCs are using Focusrites?
Damn right.
Best MC.
So
probably.
luckily those two things aren't connected.
Yeah, right.
Luckily you can
I'm
be
just
a
saying,
dope
you can
MC
say-
without a focus.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, man.
You might want to just go.
You might not sound like it if you use a
That's what I
focus,
mean.
right?
Don't that play a
But
part?
you know what though?
Nah, we don't
To
know.
defend
Said we don't know.
to defend myself for the raw work that I do feel like the more and more I learn my main machine, I kind of like I'm learning how to like make my interface do what I want it to do. True enough, it may not sound as wonderful as it does when I come to the amazing outer space, but when I'm trying to convey a message or get my point across in my songs, that Focusrite gets the job damn done.
Yeah, back
You
on
have
Earth.
to, you are so elite. It's just crazy. Like you're like, you know, when I had my Focusrite, I was like at the same level or marginally better than that level of equipment. You're like, you know what I'm saying, platinum level, good at your craft.
Yeah.
And that's making up for the huge difference in like legit, you know, starter kit producer tools. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it makes sense. Like you're kind of so great at what you do. It don't really matter in terms of getting the point across.
When you say your shit
But-
sounds good, it's because of you. That's for damn sure not because of the focus.
You know what I'm saying? So
You can take all the credit for that.
yeah,
Damn. I tried.
don't really
I really
absorb
tried.
that, y'all. You just get it.
I really tried.
Anyway, we talk about MCs,
It's
right?
MCs, yeah.
Okay,
man.
all right. So
MCs.
and
beware.
we specifically talk about like what makes a great MC and like writing and all that. I want to ask before we really jump into that. I want to ask.
Mikhail says y'all ain't shit. Pop your collar, Ash. Damn.
I want to ask BBL Kid why he feels
Sheesh.
that Lil Wayne is not a great MC.
Oh wow. Is that,
So
that's the
check
thing?
this out. At
time out.
no point. Wait, I'm gonna get there. You're about to get him
before
to
the podcast.
At no
This man-
point
this
did
man-
the words Lil Wayne is not a great MC ever come out of my mouth.
This man-
In fact, I sung his praises,
No,
and
you
the
didn't.
bar that I questioned, I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
did. Then you're misinterpreting on
You sung his
an
song?
egregious level, my
You
G.
sung
I'm
his
gonna put you
song
on.
and said, "Why would you say that, Lil Wayne?
I said, why
this
would
should
you
never
say
come
that?
out your
So
mouth."
Here's the thing. It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Here we go.
For people that we hold at the pinnacle, some people will argue until they die. This is a hill that they will die and be buried in. That Lil Wayne is the GOAT, undisputed by anybody.
That's facts.
And there is a case to be made for that. That is difficult to argue.
But people
If you are at that level, some of the super simplistic things that are said, it's beneath you. There is a greater expectation to be had of you. At no point did I say Lil Wayne is not a good rapper. No, never did I say that. I said because he is as good as he is, some things he should not say.
So you mentioned the Amelie song, right?
I did.
And you kind of like half quoted the Minstrel Bleed.
Because it's
line.
unrelated to the line that comes after
Okay.
it.
It's
And
very,
he structures it as though it's supposed to coincide with it, and they don't.
bro. He was talking about vaginas. Like that was the theme. That was the theme. That's the thing that ties it all together, bro. Like,
It doesn't tie it all together.
Like
It doesn't tie it all together.
we're talking, thinking about vaginas and related
if
it to
every
rap.
bar related to that greater theme,
Say
all
the
of those.
bar. Say the bar so the people can understand what bar y'all talk about.
Let's get it.
You said in a million. I think everybody already knows.
No,
Already.
no. He said, like
I'm a venereal
I'm
disease, like a menstrual, bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheets of the tablet in my mind because I don't write shit because I don't have time.
And Kid
I thought that
explained
was a
your
fire
opposition
line.
to
I
it.
Now,
fine.
all of
Hard.
the greater theme is
The state of a vagina.
yeah, sure. I was thinking of a much cleaner way to, but yeah, no, for sure, that is it. So, menstrual, bleed through the, first off, we established earlier, nothing bleeds through the pencil, right?
Yeah.
That's just graphite. You're literally breaking off pieces. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
That's
It is-
artist shit though. But my bad, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna hate on that line until I die. There's
Okay.
nothing that's gonna change my mind about it for sure. But the venereal disease part is the setup. It has nothing to do with the menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle has nothing to do with pencils. It has everything to do with pens. If you're going to use bleed as the active term,
My G. The thing that ties it all together is the vagina. Right?
and
Yeah.
I agreed with you. That's what ties it together.
You know
but
why
those
he said? You know why?
those underlying themes don't connect.
Let me explain
The underlying
why,
themes don't connect, bro.
It does not connect.
The song, the song itself is literally about how good I am. I am a venereal disease. What does that say? I'm
Good
sick.
Venereal disease is
I'm
hard.
sick with this.
Yeah, I get
Like, that's
that.
what it means, bro. Let me take it further. Menstrual. Bro, we know what menstruals are, but then you take it to the menstrual cycle. Bleed. Okay, pens may not bleed in the way you think that they bleed.
Pens do.
They write.
Relax.
Bro. Fam.
Pencils don't bleed.
Either way, bro. Like when the ink hit the pen, it writes the same. It flows the same as a pencil.
It doesn't.
In application, it don't do no different, bro.
We flow.
They relax. They achieve the same end result. They don't bleed the same at all.
We do.
When it hits the paper, it does.
Why are you posing when you do
She
that,
really,
bro?
bro.
Yeah, she really out here.
She
like,
really.
Yeah,
holding it down.
I'm the only
I'm a
fucking
hel-
girl here, damn
I'm a
it.
healthy female. I do what I'm supposed to.
Yes.
So,
Very much.
so does that? I guess. Does that?
What is there another line that is like is a problem?
Nigga
with
says,
Lil
"Wow, I
Wayne?
never thought of it that way." So maybe this might be a solo kid interpretation, man. Because, hey, man, yeah, if y'all out there in the comments, y'all heard this line. What was your thoughts of this line?
So
was that a
here-
good line?
here's
Was that a
the
bad
thing.
line?
Is there another line, bro?
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
what Kid is saying is not out of pocket. I get it for sure. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm saying for how I view it, especially for that line. And this has nothing to do with how I feel about the whole song. It's not my favorite song by Lil Wayne, but that it's not a bad song. It's just that particular line, right? The connecting theme is vaginas. Every underlying theme related to that has to connect. I'm saying that the two parts that I selected don't, and that's what bothered me.
Like venereal
That's it.
diseases and menstrual cycles.
Are unrelated.
See, that's the
Two
thing.
someone that has a vagina can have both of those things, but they're not inherently connected. Relax, bro. I feel like you was about to. I feel like you was about to come in with some, because you've been like we do the whole time.
She was ready.
I feel like you're just like I don't understand.
But that's me as
Because
listening to rappers. I nitpick
because
shit
it's a
like that.
vaginal state. That is the connection.
Vaginal state.
I don't really know how to properly say that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Just things that can conditions. I'm just saying conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's crazy.
I'm sweating.
what's the comment section saying?
And that's why Wayne a Goat got people breaking his VD period blood verses down.
What?
What?
He just saying the mere fact that y'all having a conversation about it is why he to go.
It's
That's
debatable.
fair. It is debatable. He's a
debatable
debatable
line.
goat.
Yeah.
Debatable line.
I feel
I want to know: are there any other lines that are questionable to you?
Off the top of my head, no. There's others. There's like, dude, there's a YouTube rabbit hole about questionable shit that Lil Wayne has said. But believe it or not, they get way more nitpicky than I just got about the VD line.
I just wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, have that. I thought it was an interesting take. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly is the question, bro?
What makes a great MC?
Okay, so have we even talked about this yet? We didn't talk
No, he just attacked me off the Lil Wayne. Wait, we haven't even gotten to the topic, number one. Number two, Cuz attacked me with false news. I never said Lil Wayne was whack. Not once have I said that. Will you ever in your life catch me bumping Wayne? Probably not.
Yo.
But he's not whack.
Yo, hold
I
on.
never said he was whack.
To that point, what makes Lil Wayne one of the greatest MCs?
I want to know
Individuality, for sure. Especially for
Okay.
where he comes from.
creativity.
Creativity,
Okay.
yeah, he's creative as hell.
Okay.
I feel like, to me, one of the things that I feel like makes a great MC is when you just literally think of lines that nobody else would think of. You know what I mean? Like
That's
when
why
you
Doom
when
is
you
number
make-
one to me.
Yeah, exactly. Doom, it was perfect. Like perfect example. Like when you could just
Catchiness.
draw
I like
connections. When you just draw connections that feel so like obvious
But you wouldn't think.
But nobody else thought like that. To me, is where it's at.
Wordplay,
Yeah.
definitely
And
wordplay.
honestly, I feel like another person that's really good at that is Drake. I know that's what I'm saying, controversial these days, but Drake
Can't take it from him.
Drake
That's
is
just right.
really good at making those like random like connections to stuff. You're like, damn, like.
Give me an
You know what I'm
example.
What's
I ain't
the
fucking with that at all.
Fucking
Bro.
with the one with him and Pound Cake. He snapped on
Yeah,
Pound Cake.
bro? What's the? It'd be a couple joints, and he does it in such a unique way too. That's different from Lil Wayne. Yo, man, what's the joint we always? I don't remember what song it was. The one we always tripping on. I just copped the Mercedes Pullman.
Yeah, you gotta hit up Google. That was off that.
Say it again. I just copped the Mercedes. What?
Was that off of If You Reading This, or was that?
I feel like it was I feel like it was a single, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it was on If You Reading This. When I was in high school,
I can't remember, man. Yeah.
I feel like it was one of those city number time dates songs. but
This time in this place.
In like Charlotte, I can't remember. Yeah, but it was. You're absolutely right.
yeah, but he
That's
was like,
funny as fuck.
I just copped the Mercedes Pullman. You niggas never heard of it. You got to hit up Google. Like
Yeah.
a line like that. That's one of those lines. Or what's the joint? What's the one he was talking about? The girl with the iPhone 5 with the screen cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know
I see what you're getting at.
Like
now.
he's
good at that.
Yeah, he finds a way to just like make these very familiar connections or just like kind of obvious, like breaking the fourth wall kind of lyrics in his unique way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Lil Wayne is very good with the metaphors. I feel like he's probably the best with metaphors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and just we always quote the real G's moving silence like lasagna. Like that's creative as fuck, like, and simple. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's one of the greatest.
I'm so upset that it took me a minute to actually catch on to that joint because I was
crazy.
like, damn, lasagna.
Unique she just got that line today.
Like that's
Wow.
so tragic. It's so tragic.
And has been actively thinking about it for 20 years.
It's so tragic.
Yeah, so I mean,
So since you heard that song, you're just like, don't get it, but sound hot.
it sounds good.
Bump this shit anyway.
like, damn.
Hey, man.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
Wayne
some
said it gotta be hard.
Yeah.
Hold on, yo, Wyra, you were saying something like, okay, let's talk about I think before the pod, you were saying something about whether or not they wrote it or not. Like, you can't be an MC.
So yeah, when it comes to
let's talk
MCing
about
in particular,
Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of people actually disagree with this, especially in today's state of hip hop. Yeah, no, I gotta disagree with those disagreeers. I feel like if you are going to call yourself an MC, you have to write everything yourself. All of your ideas have to come from you. The way you illustrate those ideas have to come from you. You are not classified as an MC if that is not how you get down. You are classified as an entertainer or an interpreter because you are taking someone else's work and you are the face for it.
All right, really quick. I'm gonna shout out some stuff happening in the chat, and I'm just gonna remind some people of some things. Big shout out to Diggerhertz. He says charisma, wordplay, style, cadence, flexibility. Most dope MCs possess these, but you can be a dope rapper and not be an MC.
Agreed.
That's what he says.
Yeah, I agree
real quick,
heavily.
everybody listening in, man, we are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So please rock with us on. If one platform ain't working for you, hop on another one, man. We're all over the place. Big shout out to everybody chiming in and actually taking part in the conversation. I want to throw something at you, my G. Is Old Dirty Bastard an MC?
I believe so.
I'm gonna say
in
yes.
my opinion, yeah.
In my
So
opinion, yes.
a lot of his rhymes is written by RZA.
Oh damn.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, you put me in a spot there. I think, but
Damn.
here's what I will say to combat that.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
what ODB has that other MCs have, just not as much as he does, is a very overwhelming sense of individuality when it comes to the other traits, such as delivery. I've heard people try.
Yeah.
I've heard people try their hearts out to sound and deliver verses like ODB does. and performance too. I feel like a lot of people, especially in his era, learned the art of performing, hip hop especially, from him, just by witnessing him and what he does.
For sure.
So I feel like with anything there are caveats, albeit few, but there are caveats. I would give a caveat to ODB.
So Mikhail, thank you for that answer, Maji. Mikhail says yes, but Diggerhurst says no. Diggerhurst says ODB is a rapper, right? Not an MC.
It's not crazy to say that,
bro.
Not an MC.
Can we? Look. I know. I already know. You know, niggas gonna try to come for me. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I could be humbled. I really can. I'm willing to be. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Aside from just like the era in which you exist or the type of beats you rap, I don't really know what the difference between a rapper and an MC is.
I was just thinking, I swear I wanted to say that, and I'm like, I hope somebody else brings it up before I do, because I'm just like, how can you like a rapper and an MC kind of tie in together? Like, a MC is a master of ceremony. When we actually think about it, a rapper, like, they're a master of words. You know what I'm saying? Or at least some rappers are. But oh, come on!
That's the thing.
Come on, ChatGPT.
Some rappers.
So a rapper primarily
are
focuses on writing and performing rap lyrics, often centered around personal expression, storytelling, and delivering rhymes over beats. A MC has deeper roots in hip hop culture, traditionally engaging the crowd and controlling the vibe of an event.
In essence, all
And-
MCs
Hold on.
can
The next
be
one
rappers
is important.
or MCs.
Their role extends beyond rapping.
Yes.
Includes hyping the audience, freestyling, creating connection between the music and the crowd.
So-
And this is probably the most important one. MCs are often seen as purists or cultural ambassadors, keeping the essence of hip hop alive. The emphasis is on skill, lyricism, and performance rather than commercial appeal.
So that makes ODB a MC.
So, thank you. What I was about to say, in many more words than that, and much longer than that, was essentially that. Especially, and I just told LJ specifically the part where it said, in essence, all MCs are rappers, but not all rappers are MCs. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I feel that.
there's just it's like there's a tier to everything. You know what I'm saying? And and in the S tier is MCs, and below that, like was it Digger that said you could be a dope rapper and not be an MC? You can be good at rapping, but
I get that, because like
Reaching
not everybody
MC level
knows
is not
how
for
to
everybody.
not everybody knows how to move a crowd,
Right.
like with their words or with how they
Exactly.
present themselves on stage. So I definitely get that.
Really quick, Todd Bucket says, an MC writes their own shit. A rapper spits ghost bars. Some people see greatness in you that you cannot see in yourself. Was it a way to get away with subpar bars or performance? How religion divides. He's kind of really going all over the place. He also says MC versus rapper, lyrical spiritual versus gunplay. 5 elements. Not sure what computes means, but you know that's what he said.
I have to disagree with that. A rapper spits ghost bars, like, cause I consider myself to be a rapper every now and then, but ain't nobody writing my shit.
Yeah. Savia says Drake is a dope rapper. Kendrick is an MC.
I feel that.
Damn.
Very much so an MC.
I feel that.
Kendrick is an MC, but Drake is not an MC?
no.
Drake is an MC.
I took
Virgos,
Drake
what up,
out.
homie? I'm going to need you to
MC.
chime in on this.
So when we
Drake
go back to
definitely is an
ambassadors
MC.
of the
Drake
culture,
moves the crowd. He brings his own vibes. Like, he
not an
has his
ambassador
own
of the
originality
culture.
and everything. Like,
No, he
fuck
doesn't.
the beef, whatnot, what the world got
No, he
going on
doesn't.
with him.
No,
And I was
it's not
like, we
even
can't
about
take
the
that
beef.
away from the nigga.
it's not even about the beef, and it's not taking nothing from him. In the way I look at it, I don't think we're taking nothing from him. But if we're talking about being an ambassador of the
Neon, what
culture,
up?
he is not.
Yeah,
Although he is important to it, he's not an ambassador of it.
the culture.
And if anything, he speaks to commercial success as opposed to being a purist of it.
And I also feel like once it came out that Drake had ghostwriters and stuff, that changed the narrative for me.
But
not gonna lie, I
are
stopped
they
listening to the nigga for
ghostwriting
a
his
long time
raps,
after
or
that.
because you know he has hooks? Like, I could see somebody coming in like,
Nah, G, it's
Reference tracks.
yeah, I
but
could,
see, a reference track is a
Well,
Damn
it's
near
not
there.
necessarily.
It's
like,
a gray area. It's a heavy gray
like
area.
literally, like I can see someone coming in and being like, "Hey, I think you should use this hook or sing it this kind of way or this, that, and the other or whatnot." But that's not necessarily saying I'm writing your shit for you.
But that's not what's been proven with Drake though. Like it's
There are like when I was talking about like the YouTube rabbit hole, like the questionable things Wayne has said. It's not even a rabbit hole. You can catch this shit on the surface. There is a
Full
15-minute video of Drake copying shit word for word from niggas.
Hold on, really quick, just because we getting a lot of comments, and I want to make sure that we kind of know
Somebody said
how
they
to take
started
part
going
in the
crazy.
conversation. The conversation is the conversation. We're talking about, right now we're currently talking about the difference between an MC and a rapper, and the general idea here is what makes somebody a good MC, right? Now, with that being said, we're getting a few different really good questions in here, but kind of steer away from the current conversation. So if you can, let's try to stay locked in on this conversation, because if not, we're gonna be spiraling into all directions for the next 4 to 6 hours.
Type shit.
Yeah. So, but these are great questions though that I think we should discuss at some point. Salvia says, to be honest, there are other MCs that would make Kendrick look like Drake. And Drake like a Drake in terms of commercial success and palatability. There's another question that says, is it possible to be a good MC and a bad rapper? It's a great question.
That's a very good
Technically, yes.
Yeah, but let's just stay locked in. I really want to stay locked into this whole idea of why is Drake a rapper and a Kendrick is an MC? When, yes, Drake has absolutely rapped other people's raps, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he is also a great writer.
Very
he is.
so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out what's the science with that. You know what I'm saying? Virgos, if you still in this bitch, here we go. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go says in 2025, 90% of rappers are not MCs. Most of these people just have access to a
99.
mic, damn, and an interface. Rapping has been cheapened because anybody can record and upload a song. I can't agree with that more, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out Ghost.
Only thing I disagree with that is the percentage. I think 99%.
Damn.
99.5% are not MCs for sure.
That's
Like
what's up.
I definitely agree with that. I'll say and this is just my opinion. I may get attacked for this, but I don't feel that only rappers. I don't feel that only rappers qualify as MCs or people that quote unquote rap.
Wait, some
Erykah Badu is an MC.
But she's a rapper.
Yeah.
that's
But
true.
honestly, when I think of MCs on some real shit, the first people I think of is like people running Jamaican reggae type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? What do they call them? What do they call those people? Sound controllers. Yeah. Sound controllers. I think the root, and I don't know if y'all know, but the roots of hip hop, reggae played a big role,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Definitely.
Jamaicans
Definitely.
played a big role in the creation of hip hop, and so I feel like MC is rooted in sound controllers. You know what I'm saying? And just the ability to be live, just to get people, energetic and in a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be honest, man. I think everything has a purist take to it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think everything is as complicated originally as a purist take on it. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think about rapping, people are like, yo, lyrics and metaphors and scientifical wizardry. These were dudes just rhyming words in a park. They were not the first people to call themselves MCs in hip hop were not
They were bad rappers.
They were not
They weren't even rapping, actually.
They were just having fun.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting the crowd hyped.
Yeah. So it's
They were the hype mans initially.
So would you say then when I think of the concept of MC, the two people that pop in my mind are KRS-One and Rakim. Those are
I got
people
Common and Mos Def as mine.
who their whole brand was about hip hop and rap.
KRS is Jamaican, by the way. Go ahead.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
full of MCs.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's what I think. That's to me the embodiment of an ambassador of hip hop, somebody who cares about the culture, a purist. I feel like Talib Kweli is another one.
Very
You know what I'm
much
saying?
so. Very, very
Like-
much so.
It's about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Especially based off that definition where it's like a purist like kind of thing. So I guess my question is to y'all is because there was a lot of things. There was freestyling. There was the ability to control the crowd. Right. There was rapping.
Because
Lyricism.
that's
There
where
was
it comes
lyricism.
from.
There was purism. But do MCs need all of those? And if not, how many of them do you need to be considered MC?
Majority.
I'm
Majority
saying,
at the very
what are the
least.
things?
Like-
what can be
Like
left
if you
off?
can it's a master of ceremonies. Like you're a master of you're a master of an event. Like that's what ChatGPT said. You're a master of setting the tone. You're a master of keeping the crowd going. You're a master of creating a timeless vibe that can keep the people engaged the whole time.
And
That's
also freestyling.
Let me ask you a
yeah,
question.
And a purist of hip-hop.
with your crafts, with hip hop or whatnot. If we're talking about an MC of hip hop, because there's all kind of MCs if we really think about it. But yeah, MC of hip hop. I feel like if you can't move a crowd, if you can't make people think about what you're saying while you're saying it to the point where they'll be like they'll instantly catch on, like what you were saying about the VD with what's the name? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not intentionally like capturing the minds of the people that you're trying to relay your message to, I don't feel like you can really call yourself a MC like that, because nobody's you know what I'm saying, nobody's moved by you. Like if you can't move people,
Nobody's moved by you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying,
but
like
Let me
I'm saying
ask this question.
it's a lot of people, like you can bop around on stage or whatnot and get a crowd hype or whatnot. Yeah, you can do that, but like, is there a message in your delivery? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
So to be an MC, you have to have a.
yeah, is there some kind of something that people can take away from their experience with you being the MC?
Have y'all seen? I forget when it came. I think it was 2001. It might have just fallen in the time between 2001 and 2004. There was a documentary called The Art of Freestyling.
Yeah.
Are y'all familiar with the Most Def freestyle? He in the park. It's a gang of people around him and somebody beatboxing. He, you're familiar with the freestyle though, right?
Yeah.
And this is just in the most simplest way I view it. Who can do that to that same effect? I don't think if you put Drake where Most Def was standing and tell him to do something similar, I don't think it goes the same way.
I get that.
Like it's not a lot of people that could pull that off.
And so, and the ability to do that is the mark of it. I think that's what I'm trying to narrow it down, because I'm getting the sense that it's malleable, but by how much is it malleable?
For sure. By how much? God, by how much is it malleable? To somebody that's been proven that they can do it?
I mean,
Because it can't just be malleable to anybody.
Bro, you with these hats.
I fucks with.
I guess what I'm trying to answer this question: how is Drake not an MC, but Kendrick is? You know what I mean? Because there's tons of overlap between Drake and
Even
Kendrick.
in his subject matter in his verses, whether he writes them or not, the main focus sometimes is I'm commercially successful. A lot of people aren't as commercially successful as me. Well, you're jumping from genre to genre. You know what I'm saying? Making songs
Kendrick.
I was just gonna say Kendrick doing the same thing.
to the same degree.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
No,
Probably
fuck
not
no. We're not gonna pretend like he is.
Okay. All right. Probably not to the same degree,
it's not
but
to the same degree. But that's what I'm asking. What is the degree?
If the Drake is the highest when it comes to hopping from genre to genre, I don't even attribute. He is a rapper, but I attribute him to being more of a pop star than an MC, if anything. For sure.
But if we go back to the definition of what an MC does and what they represent, you don't feel
It's
like
centered
Drake is
around hip hop. If he is an MC, he's not solely a hip hop MC by any stretch of the imagination.
I feel that.
Comments. Virgo says MCs have taken on responsibility of hip hop and uphold. I think he said upload, but I think he meant uphold standards, quality, rules, customs, and culture. This shit is damn near like a religion to an MC. It's not about lyrical miracle. It's about the guys that actually care about this shit for real. That's real. I feel like this is like getting into the discussion of like who has software and who's an engineer.
Yo.
Great MC care about the craft of writing your own raps, the craft of performing and moving a crowd, daring to be. Damn, that judge just moved. Yeah, okay. Stop moving, bro. Daring to be different, caring and representing your city. You literally look at this like a religion on some Jedi shit, in my opinion. Yeah, he says uphold. I was correct. MCs care about talking about something with substance. Salvia says Drake doesn't really do conceptual songs in which he expands on an idea that is abstract. He says we get into rapper versus artist. Virgo says Drake is a great rapper and lyricist, but he is not an MC.
Rap is not pop. Lyricist. If you call it that, then stop.
Shout out Q-Tip. Mikhail says rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got some great comments in on this joint. Big shout out my man Mr. Shaft in the building. What up, homie? Max Thompson chiming in. What up, Max? Yeah.
That's another thing with Drake in particular. There's not a lot of density in a lot of those verses.
Todd Bucket's going in on Twitch. We respect. Shout out Todd. Kind of going in. He said Merzik is Merzik. He clearly represented from Memphis right now. Yeah, Todd has a lot of stuff over here, bro.
Man, Todd been going in. Yeah, shout out Todd.
I think if there's anything I've taken from this in terms of what I've learned is that
That's what's interesting.
Yeah, I've took it today. Is to me, I feel like the central part of the MC is the hip hop forward branding, almost. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop first, the culture of hip hop first. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of everything else after that, right? I feel like you got to have a song talking about how you fell in love with hip hop at one point and make it your girlfriend type joke.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to love
That's wild.
MC's got those types of songs. You know what I mean?
Like Miss Booty from
Miss Fat Booty.
Miss Fat Booty from
Miss Booty.
I love that song. Miss Booty.
I'm not gonna lie. Until you corrected and said Miss Fat Booty, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Hey, I know that song, Miss Booty.
I know something with those two words in the title.
Miss
New Booty.
Now we gotta find out how many Miss Booty songs there are. There's Miss New Booty, Miss Fat Booty.
Hold on. We got Yellow P, my man Damian Pearson. He says, so what about the dichotomy of Public Enemy between Flavor Flav and Chuck D? I would say they are both MCs. Are both of them MCs?
Are they both MCs when they're together or by themselves?
Good question.
That's my counter question, because I think that has a lot to do with how we look at them.
Yeah.
In the sense of that question.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I would say they are.
Man, MCs, from my understanding of, you know what I'm saying, like the way hip hop kind of came together. You think about those pillars. There was the DJ, the break dancer, the breaker, the MC,
the graffiti artist,
right? And so when I see that, I have a picture of basically a house party, right, somewhere in some random apartment in New York where they
them
got
underground
the power
joints
from the light pole, and when the DJ was spinning, the MC was not necessarily rapping a rap.
Yeah, they were just
you know what I'm saying?
It's just what it turned into eventually later on.
And so,
that's where we get the term hip hop.
If we consider that an MC, then yes, Flavor Flav.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Virgo says Flavor Flav is not an MC. He says, Kid Maestro, you were absolutely wrong. Mikhail says yes. Ghost says Chuck D is, right? And Mikhail responding to Flavor Flav is not an MC says, shit. Shit. My dude from what's that show in Baltimore? Shit.
Yeah, one of them just so fucking long one time. I was like, bro.
Yeah, so we got some controversial, contradicting opinions. Who knows, man?
That's the joy of speaking on music, though. The subjectivity breeds interesting conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flavor was
Digger says Flavor was the hype man. Chuck D is definitely an MC. Yeah. So.
Okay, I definitely agree with that. Flavor was a hype man and still is a hype man.
Yeah, the wire.
Y'all see him sing the national anthem at a Bucks
I
game?
don't think I want to see that.
Yo, I didn't. Yes, bro. I think it was last season. I can't remember
But
who they
then
All right,
played.
hold on.
My fault.
Before
I'm
we go
sorry.
too far, man. We've been on this topic for a minute,
Sorry.
and we gotta leave space for the king, the GOAT.
Of course.
What we talking about, LJ?
Dilla Day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some things going on, but more importantly, like Dilla, man. What does Dilla mean to the culture? Since we going down this rabbit hole of MCs and stuff like that.
Fucking everything.
Yeah.
It means everything to the culture.
I'm gonna just let this rock while y'all talk, man. Y'all got it.
No, you got it, bro.
Right. You the Dilla, you know?
I need to go last. That's why I'm saying y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? No, y'all got it. Cause I'm gonna be the reverend at the end of the service, bro. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all words in.
Nah, one thing that I'm gonna just say this, bro. Like, one thing that I've learned, just coming up, because growing up, my favorite producers, Jay Dilla wasn't like among, he wasn't in the mixing pot of what I felt like, of my conscious influences. Right. You know what I'm saying? But what I soon learned, after like moving to Memphis, meeting Mad, and just becoming more specific and, just learning about like independent beat artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that Jay Dilla was every one of my favorites' favorite.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. He influenced the whole game, like top to bottom, from not only like a lyrical style standpoint,
from a genre standpoint, too.
but just the sound altogether.
Yeah.
And honestly,
his approach.
Honestly, a lot of people just don't know. A lot of people just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of those people, and I just feel blessed to have been able to discover Jay Dilla when I did. You know what I'm saying? To have a catalog to go into. I wish I would have had the opportunity to appreciate him while he was alive. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Jay Dilla is so woven in to my sound and taste, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, just shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him and his legacy, and he deserves, he cannot be under or overvalued or over honored.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
There's no such thing as doing too much. When you speak on his impact, he was that important to
He's
music,
one of two people
culture,
that I feel are truly immortal because of what it is that they've done. Him and Doom are forever immortal to me.
And I just want to say this, like, I keep, we're gonna celebrate Dilla Day on the 7th of February, but I keep thinking about over in my head that video of that interview of him, and he was talking about like when he hears somebody dope, right? Mm-hmm. It makes him want to go home and be more like him. You know what I'm saying? Do some dope stuff, do his own thing, instead of trying to, like, what a lot of people do is just copy that sound.
Yeah.
Like, that sentiment is so just, I resonate with it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I hear, I mean, I'm surrounded by the best producers, you know what I'm saying, in Memphis at least. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Just here in outer space. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I hear what's happening through the walls in the other room, we're coming out of Andromeda while I'm at Butterfly or in the shuttle or whatever, like, it makes me want to go back and do that. And when I listen to Jay Dilla, like, I hear a person who embodied that, right, over and over and over again, and had such a prolific output. You know what I'm saying? And he's just an example of how you're supposed to be, in my opinion. Like, if you want to be great as a producer, like, I suppose there are other ways, because there are other great producers that did it their way. Right. But in terms of the mindset, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Be prolific, be original, be grateful, be excited, be curious. Right. Jay Dilla. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say this. I think Kid hit a lot of the main points. There is no. The only person I could say is a bigger influence on me as you know, just as a human being, would probably be my brother Czar. Czar is the first producer I ever saw willing to do what other people weren't doing for the sake of building his own style. And that was my big brother. I still is my big brother, you know. Um, and, you know, the interesting thing about Dilla was just that, like, I'm going to tell a really quick story. Is that, like, you know, I had a collection of CDs, you know, coming out of high school, just stuff that I just played all the time, you know, on loop every day, you know what I'm saying? And when I graduated from high school and I moved to Orlando, my man Maeve, big shout out Maeve, who played such a pivotal role in my life. He came down with me. He had already graduated from high school, but he just came down to Orlando to spend the summer with me as I would begin college at UCF. And at times he would borrow my car. I had a '77 Monte Carlo, classic. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, so like one day, you know, I get in my car, and you know he had borrowed it previously that day, and you know we just get in the car, we're headed downtown, you know, and I'm just driving, I'm not really, you know, paying attention to nothing, man, but like there's music playing that I had never heard before. And I just remember hitting up Maeve and being like, bro, what is this CD you left in my car? And he was like, oh, that's Slum Village, you know. And I was like, Slum Village? What is that? He was like, oh, man, you know, you may not know Slum Village, but you definitely know JD, right? I'm like, nah, who is JD? You know. And he said, you don't know who JD is, bro? I said, nah. He said, bro, every CD you listen to is produced by JD,
It's crazy.
right? And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you like that like water for chocolate. That's JD.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know, we just started listing albums that I listened to, my favorite songs, you know, even when it came to the Far Side, right? He was like, yeah, you know that remix? He was like, you like the original, but there's a remix, right? Yeah, that's your favorite one, right? The remix is JD. Like, you know, and I'm like, damn, I'm realizing like, yo, I've been following this dude without even knowing he existed for years, you know. And that was also the dawn of like Napster / LimeWire, you know. So at the same time, I'm like, bruh, I'll never forget when they set up LimeWire to where you could have like a search happening in the background always. You just come home and it just find new JD stuff on somebody's hard drive like 2 continents away. You know what I'm saying? It's like download immediately. Like, you know, and that's how I found out about like J88 and, you know, the first Slum Village stuff and all the underground stuff that like, you know, just wasn't available anywhere, and I definitely wasn't gonna hear it on the radio, right? And you know, I fell in love with his music, man. You know, and I was that guy. I was that annoying guy. Like what Kid Maestro is for Ableton, you know what I'm saying? Like just trying to make sure everybody got Ableton all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who I was about Dilla. Like everybody was, yo, this person, that person, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yo, Dilla. And people got tired of me saying JD. You know what I'm saying? People got tired of me saying J Dilla. The only people eased up on my fandom of him after he died. As soon as he died, and I said J Dilla, yeah, bro, J Dilla. But before then, I was saying, people were like, yo, shut up, man. You saying you worship, bro. You on his dick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, do you hear what he's doing? This shit is magic. This nigga's a genius. You know. You know, and just diving deep into Detroit. And that's the thing. You learn about J Dilla. If you truly dive into learning about J Dilla, you end up learning about the things that made J Dilla, right? You end up learning about, you know, Amp Fiddler, right? You end up learning about DJ House Shoes. You end up learning about Ba 10, T3, you know what I'm saying? Their connection with other movements happening in the 313, right? You know, their juxtaposition to what was happening commercially coming out of Detroit at the time. How the history of Motown played a role in the creation of J Dilla, right? You also recognize, like, this man's first beats first hundreds of beats, he didn't even have a drum machine. He was going over Amp Fiddler's house, making beats, putting them on tape, and going home. You know, and then you realize, like, it's not just about, oh, he was dope. This guy is a symbol for dedication and resilience, you know. You know, at the time, he had when he died, he had an interesting condition that they thought was lupus, an autoimmune disorder, you know. And, you know, I ain't gonna go into all the stuff that would make me tear up or whatever, but I'm gonna just say this, man, you know, sometimes it's kind of scary, man. You know, his mom is Ma Dukes. I'm James Dukes. He was JD. I'm JD. You know, and he had a rare autoimmune disorder, and apparently so do I. So, you know, there's a lot of overlap and just things I can learn. I try not to look at it too deeply because I don't want to feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm making something out of something that's not there. But I will say this, man. You know, I've learned so much about myself just learning about him. He had a lot of things that I learned about him through his speaking that helped me understand things about myself. He was way more than a beat maker, way more than a producer. Jay Dilla was an idea, man. You know, Jay Dilla, and that's why I think it was Mikhail who said he's still alive through his music. Absolutely. You know, he had victory over death, right? So, sure, his body's no longer here, but, you know, the mere fact that it's been this long since he passed, and we're still talking about him, we're still celebrating him. It's just an amazing thing, man. I want to give a big shout out to the people at Central Station for especially, like, I want to say, like, over the last 6 to 9 months, they done really turned up on bringing out, like, really dope artists who just never hit the city. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for Dilla Day to happen and to bring out DJ House Shoes, who is a friend of Dilla, you know, at times has been Dilla's DJ, Dilla's, like, brother, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways, such an ambassador for the culture of Jay Dilla and the culture of the 313 Detroit. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? You know, to bring him here to Memphis and then to give us the opportunity to be a part of that, right? To give myself, Kid Maestro, and C Major the opportunity to play beats on Dilla Day with DJ House Shoes is insane. And so, you know, February 7th, man, at Central Station, everything officially starts at 9. If you can, you should be there. If you can't be there, you should find a way to be there. Yeah.
Pull up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Indeed. Man.
Make sure y'all got the Unapologetic World app.
Yeah.
It's free, y'all. Go get that.
This podcast is officially sponsored
Don't
by
take
Coffee
up
Black.
no kind of space on your phone. Not that much at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel
Shout out
me?
to Coffee Black.
Shout out.
We also, you know, got something interesting happening on the 16th.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout it out.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I don't really know exactly what it's called, but coffee.
Whatever it is, it's interesting. You know that much. Very interesting.
I just know that we are Coffee Black is hosting an event at the Anti-Gentrification Coffee Club on February 16th. I don't even know if they have shouted this out, but you know what I'm saying? Exclusive scoop, you know what I'm saying? And Unapologetic Sound will be in the building. It'll be I Make Mad Beats, ELO, LJ, C Major. Yeah. Those I'll be out of town, so I won't be there, but I'll be there in spirit. You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, pulling up doing a beat set as well. So like, you know what I'm saying, 2 team beat sets back-to-back weeks. You know what I mean? So pull up on the 16th, that's a Sunday at 1 p.m. at the Anti-Gentrification Coffee Club.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Man. One more time. This has been Type Beat, a producer, engineer, artist podcast where we change the name of what it is every time. We just do whatever we want to do. It happens in a studio called Outer Space, which is an unapologetic studio. My name is I Make Mad Beats, and today my cast is
LJ1S.
Lord Wyra.
Period.
Her name is Unique, and I'm Kid Maestro. R.I.P. Puncho.
R.I.P.
Rest in Peace, rest in power, Puncho. We love you.
So you were super feeling the menstrual cycle.
And yeah, Hold on. Let me make sure I get a silence when I say this. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, rest in power, Puncho. We love you. We're gonna keep loving you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate you. We're gonna celebrate you in a very interesting way in just over a month. I'll let y'all stay tuned on what that means. Yeah, and yeah, y'all be safe out there. Stay safe, stay dangerous. Do both and do neither. Peace.
Peace.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.